We have this headband on and a bare face. You already know what time it is. It's time for us to dive into some makeup. Hi, it's me, Makeup by Maddie. And today on What Makeup Madison is going to try, we are trying makeup from Dollar Tree and we're gonna do a full face. Now, nobody hate on Dollar Tree. No Dollar Tree hate will be permitted here, because when I was a broke little teenager, I was running to Dollar Tree every time I got a little $5, a little $20, even sometimes a little $50, you know what I'm saying, to go and get my makeup from Dollar Tree, because that's all I could afford. I went to Dollar Tree, I grabbed whatever I could find. They did have a lot of options, but also not a lot of options. Like, it was a lot of the same thing, just in different shades. So I think I have a full face. They did not have any brushes, so I brought my own brush. The only thing they had was this little beauty blender right here and these little powder puffs, which we will be incorporating today. I'm gonna try to use everything that I got from Dollar Tree. My total came to about around $35. Nothing was more than $1.25, and I did get some candy on the side because I bought those boxes of candy for $1.25. Excuse the fuck out of me. If you wanna see me do a full face of Dollar Tree makeup, keep on watching, because we're gonna take this shit and we're gonna make it look bomb. The first thing we got is this Ioni Perfect Brow Mini Kit. I got this and I thought it was a cream. No, these are very much powder, and I'm not a powder girl when it comes to my eyebrows. I can't do it. I love a pomade. I will forever use a pomade, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna see what's shaking with it, because $1.25, if this can give me amazing brows, she might be added to my makeup routine. Excuse the fuck out of me. And I think I'm gonna take this little shade. This is the darkest shade because my eyebrows are pretty dark. And also, I don't have my glasses on. I hope I'm in frame. I hope I'm in focus, because if not, I'm gonna be one pissed off girl. We're just gonna brush these babies up, and we're gonna try to see what shakes with this brow powder. So I'm just gonna dip my little brush right on in here, and we're gonna try. We're gonna see, we're gonna try and conquer these brows. The reason why I don't typically use a powder is just because, yeah, that's still too late. Oh, we're already not off to a good start, Dollar Tree, but that is not, it's a little bit your fault, but it's okay. Like I said, no Dollar Tree slander. I am reminded again and again why I don't use a powder and why I am a pomade girly till the end of time. My Anastasia dip brow will never leave my side. It will never leave my vanity, and you can't make me get rid of her. We see what it's doing. I'm gonna come back when the brows are finished. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'll be right back in 1 moment. Okay, I am back. The brows, they're not great. They're not even good. They're really bad. They are really bad. And again, I don't have any hair on this eyebrow, like in the arch part. So to try to get a powder to make hair is the hardest thing ever. And I know eyebrows are sisters, not twins, but these aren't even distant cousins. These are 3 generations of relatives right here. We're gonna move past the bad brows. I tried my best. I know one is bigger than the other. Shut up. I know that. But we're gonna try to carve these out, try to make them a little bit more neat. I found this LA Colors liquid makeup. I don't know if this is technically a concealer or a foundation, I don't know. But it seemed like a light enough shade for me to use as my concealer. The consistency is a little weird. It's a little weird, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna take just a random brush and we're gonna carve these out. Okay, yeah, that, it's like a very, like, I don't know if you can see that, a very like moussey consistency. It's very, it doesn't really feel like makeup. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, this is bad. It's kind of blending away. That's great. Yeah, that's blending away. It's all right. Why do we need, we're gonna keep going, but why do we need carved brows? We don't need carved brows, you know? Do we see any difference? Do we see any difference? I don't have my glasses on, so y'all need to tell me if y'all see any difference, because I don't see any sort of difference. It like literally kind of like just melted into my skin. Now that our eyebrows are carved, We're gonna move on to primer, and I usually like to use my e.l.f. Power Grip just because I feel like she's the best one in the game. I hope I did not get that in my hair. But I found this hydrating primer serum. It's infused with rose oil. I don't really like rose scented stuff, but we're gonna try it. It says it's supposed to be hydrating. I don't know how makeup's gonna stick on this, but it has this little dropper thing, and we're just gonna shoot. Oh wow, hold on, that's really runny. That's definitely rose scented. I will say that's definitely rose scented. I will say it is hydrating. I will say it is hydrating. For $1.25, it's not tacky at all. I think this is mostly a hydrating primer serum. I don't like the smell, not at all. I don't like the smell at all. We're gonna move on to, I got 2 foundations. I found 2. This is the Candy Moyo. This is a beauty benefit cream in medium 1. They did not have a lot of shades. I'm not expecting these to match me at all. I know this one's definitely not gonna match me, so we're gonna go with whatever matches me the best. I also found this Clean Beauty Be Pure Glow foundation in nude, and I'm gonna put these both on my hand, and we're just gonna see. That's what that one looks like. I feel like that's gonna be way too light. No, way too dark, sorry. It's gonna be way too dark. Oh God, okay. Let's see what the BB cream is talking about. I'm gonna put it on my skin and we're gonna see. Let's see. Put this one here. Oh, whoa. Oh, man. That's orange. Like, that's actually orange. But these are the only 2 I could find. I'm not going anywhere else besides my house, and this is for your entertainment. So we're gonna go with the lighter of the 2, and we're just gonna go for it, and we're just gonna put her all over. I don't know how that is so orange. Oh my God, I'm about to look like an orange peel. It actually oxidized a little bit. This is definitely not full coverage at all. It's a very watery consistency. I'm being Delulu and saying it doesn't look that bad as it's blending out. We're definitely gonna blend that down, try to get some sort of blend into that neck, because Jesus. Okay, am I crazy? It doesn't look that bad when it's blended out. Am I crazy? I might have to get a second opinion, because I might just be lying to myself and being delusional, as I usually am. Tell me honestly, tell me, like, for real honestly, if that looks horrible or if it looks fine, because I really can't tell right now. Am I crazy? Does it look okay in the camera? In person, it doesn't look horrible. I mean, definitely not full coverage, definitely not what I'm used to. Usually when I put on foundation, I'm a full coverage matte, like girly, like let's still living in 2016. I just, the whole dewiness, I already get oily. I can't do the dewy. Oily, dewy, they don't mix. It's like water and oil. Okay, I'll give that like a 7 out of 10. I feel like it's not that bad. The formula is okay. I wish I could do a wear test, but I really don't want to go out in this makeup. I really don't. We're gonna go back in with this liquid makeup for our concealer. Actually, I still have some on my hand, so I can just use that. And we're gonna put it just in the usual places that I usually put my concealer at, which is under my eyes, forehead, chin. That shade is a little bit too dark than the shade that I'm usually used to using, but like I said, we didn't have a lot of options to work with, so we're working with what we got. I found this Glow Up blush, and it has hyaluronic acid in it, and it's in the shade Ballerina. This is really the only one I could find in a cream liquid blush form, and this is way pinker, way pinker. It's kind of giving like, what are those, like the e.l.f. blushes or the Charlotte Tilbury blush, like dupes? And we're gonna see this, like I said, this is way too pink for me. I don't use a pink. Let's see. That's enough. I don't need to apply any more. We're gonna blend that out. Oh, wow. Actually, Wow, you did not need a lot of that. Do you see that? You do not need a lot. That's actually blending out really beautifully. I will say that is blending out like it's melting right into my skin. That's actually really pretty. I do like that. I thought it was gonna be like, whoa, in your face pink from like what was on, like that it came out, but it actually blended out into like a really beautiful like kind of color I think I would use. Dollar Tree might be onto something. I just realized I don't have a powder blush, so I guess we're not gonna set this blush today. I guess it's okay, we'll just set it with powder. And we're gonna blend in with the same beauty blender this concealer. Let it dry down a little bit. It's blending away. This concealer, I don't even know if it's concealer. It just says liquid makeup. I don't really know what that means. It's not doing anything for these under eye circles. And they need a lot of help. Do you see any difference under my eyes? Because I don't. Now moving on to setting powder. I found this, what is this? Pressed finishing powder. I know they're different. I know they're different. Look, they did not have any loose setting powders. They did not have any pressed powders at my Dollar Tree. I was about to say Dollar General, at my Dollar Tree. So we're gonna use this one if I could get it open. And I'm gonna take my powder puff. We're gonna take, look at how small these are. These are so cute. Oh my God, you can put like right on your finger. Hold on a second, my finger might be too big. Look at that. And it's pink, it's my favorite color. And I'm gonna go into that and we're gonna try to set all of this into place. Okay, this little powder puff might be a little bit too thin. Oh! I just stabbed myself in the fucking eye. I just got my nails done. They're very sharp and they're very ready to attack. I should probably, let me cover my nail up. That actually hurt. I stabbed myself right in the eye. My eye is watering. It's fine. It's a powder, I guess. I mean, we're trying to be a baddie on a budget. So if you're trying to be a baddie on a budget, go to Dollar Tree. We don't have any contour, but we do have two bronzers. Actually, in my line, no, that's a highlighter. We do have two bronzers. I found La Mercier. That literally says like, I don't know if that's pronounced. That's literally, it looks like La Mercier. And we have LA Colors. This is a shimmer bronzer, which I'm kind of scared about. And this is just a regular bronzer. I think I'm gonna do one side of my face with the regular bronzer and one side of my face with the shimmer bronzer just to see the difference. And they're also very, very, very different shades. One's more warm and one is definitely more cool. I'm typically more of a warm tone girl, but like I said, we're gonna see. I put my nail all up in that. I'm gonna take my Hourglass brush and we're gonna go into the LA Colors, this shimmer one here first. And I don't know how pigmented this is gonna be. And we're gonna go on this side of my face. Actually, let's go on this side of my face and see. Oh, that was more pigmented than I thought it was gonna be. Wow, 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 wow. I don't really see the shimmer. It's looking more matte to me. Maybe the shimmer kind of fizzles out once you put it on your face, but definitely doing a good job of bronzing my face up, I will say. Like this side compared to this side, I think it definitely bronzed it up quite a little bit. And then I feel like I should use a different brush. We're gonna use this brush to go in with the warmer tone bronzer on this side. Why do they look the same? I guess bronzer is bronzer is bronzer. Like, I don't know, they look exactly. Okay, now that I'm looking at this, where this powder was, maybe I need to wipe it off because it's giving very much white. It's giving very much white under those under eyes. Don't know how I like that. That is a flashback Mary nightmare. Okay, both of the bronzers are actually really pretty. Like they blended in nice. They're causing me no problem. So I think they're fine. I'm gonna put some on my nose too, just because I feel like she needs it a little bit. Not bad, not bad. Still giving a little bit of muddy on this side, but it's okay. We're just gonna take a beauty blender, and that was my fault, not Dollar Tree's, not LA Colors. And I think that's fine. I think this makeup look actually isn't turning out as bad as I thought it was going to. I feel like I need to wipe this off of the back of my hand. I'm gonna take my Dollar Tree bag with my Reese's Pieces in there. There we go. I guess we're gonna move on to eyes. Yeah, we're gonna move on to eyes. So this palette really intrigued. I am dropping everything. This palette really intrigued me. I liked all the greens in there, and I heard that green and brown go well together, so with my brown eyes, why not do green? And I'm sorry, but we're not using this little eyeshadow applicator in here. I'm using some of my own brushes, and I hate that concealer or whatever it is, so I'm not priming my eyelids. Sorry, hopefully the eyeshadows will still come out okay. But we're gonna take a brush that is relatively clean, which none of them really are, and we're gonna try to see what shakes with this eyeshadow, because I want to use, like, they have only 6 pans of eyeshadow, so I think I'm gonna use all of them, and they all look kind of shimmery, which is kind of like, eh. There's no matte shades in here. They all have a sort of shimmer to them, so that's great. We're gonna start out with like these two light greens right here, and I'm gonna deepen it with this dark green right there and see what we can make shake, because I'm all for, it's not the eyeshadow, it's your brush. Let me stop. Sometimes it is the eyeshadow. Doing this eye. Hello? Alrighty, Roo. That's not showing up at all. Alright, there we go. Now a little bit is showing up. I'm like mixing those two lighter greens together, and we're seeing. I just hate that it's all shimmer. Like, I need at least one matte in here. I don't want a fully glittery eye. Not for this occasion. I don't know what occasion I'm talking about, but I will say it is very, very pretty. Like, I do like the gold in there, but just not as like a crease shade. All right, so they did have some color payoff. I'm gonna take that deeper green that I was mentioning with the same brush, this one right in here, and we're gonna try to darken it up just a little bit. Again, very, very shimmery, and a lot of fallout. Okay, I mean, it's pretty. Are the eyeshadows the most pigmented thing in the world? No. Are they doing what they need to do? Kinda. I mean, they're not terrible. They're definitely not the best quality. I mean, this was $1.25. So I feel like for $1.25, that's all right. I'm also gonna take that dark green shade that I just showed, and I'm gonna put it in my, like, under my waterline, my under eye. I don't know. I never know what to call it. So I'm gonna just drag it down here. Okay, I feel like that on its own is really pretty. I'm trying to blend some of this, like, lighter greens down into it. Try to give it more of a full look. And also, I'm going to take this gold shade in the middle right here. Is very, very, like, appealing to me. So I think we're gonna put that on the main part of our lid, and I'm gonna take a flat brush and just see what shakes. And we're gonna put it right in here. All right, it's gonna take a couple of passes to build that up, because nothing came out on that. I think we're gonna take it and kind of drag it down in here as well. I don't know where this look is going. I'm just doing it. It's not looking terrible to me. It's just really, really, really shimmery, which is okay, I guess. Yeah. So that's what we got. That's what we got working. That's what we got doing. And I think it's all right. I'm going to do my eyeliner up here, and then we're gonna cut, and I'm gonna do my eyeliner and other eye off the camera. But I do want to show you guys. This was the very, very, very first eyeliner that I ever used from Dollar Tree, the LA Colors liquid eyeliner. When I was a teeny weeny little, like, 14, 13-year-old and was starting to get into eyeliner and makeup, I went to Dollar Tree and I got this, and it stuck with me for years until I finally, like, got another one. I think the next eyeliner that I used was the NYX Epic Ink Liner, and I loved her, so I did forget about Miss LA Colors, but she did me good for at least 4 or 5 years. Like, I used her a lot. I did use her a lot. So we're gonna take her and we're gonna do a little wing with her. She is very iconic. She's very, very nostalgic, very memorable. She is a queen. And I haven't used an applicator tip like this in a while, so we're gonna see if I can attempt to do that today. Let's see if I still got it. And for $1.25, like, this eyeliner is not bad at all. Like, if you are really trying to be a baddie on a budget, go get this eyeliner. I swear it is She's really good. She's pigmented and she stays. She does not run. Like, LA Colors did their big one for this. I will say she does dry down very quickly though, which is a good thing. All right, our eyeliner is on and she slayed. Like I knew she was going to do. When I saw this, I was so happy that they were still making it, because like I said, she brings back a lot of memories. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my other eye off of camera, and then we're gonna come back for lashes and highlighter and all that fun stuff. So I will see you in 1 second. Okay, I am back. We have both eyes done. Both eyes are done up, eyeliner, everything. I went ahead and put mascara on because mascara is mascara. Like I just put on falsies anyway, so I don't really care what mascara I use. I just use my regular roller lash. Only thing not from Dollar Tree, my bed, and my lash glue. But we're gonna put on some highlighter real quick. So I got this Be Pure Glow Up highlighter. It looks like a really pretty shade. It's also got one of those little doohickeys at the bottom, and we're gonna just squeeze her out. Maybe. There she goes. And we're gonna put her boop, 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 boop. I do like a lot of highlighter, so I'm gonna put her there, I'm gonna put some over here. And we're gonna blend her out with my brushy brush here and see what she is giving. Oh, she's actually cute. She's cute. I like her. I've been more into like gold tone blushes lately. This one's more of a champagne-y, but it is cute. She did what she needs to do. And I'm gonna get some on my finger and just try to pop her in there. Maybe. Cute. Standard highlighter, $1.25. Not bad. Not bad at all. I usually don't use liquid highlighter. I use powder, but whatever. So I found these two lashes. They both kind of have the shape that I like, but I think I'm leaning a little bit more towards this one just because it has a little bit more volume. So we're going to put some lash glue on these babies. I already cut them because I cut my lashes. And we're going to wait for them to dry, and we're going to see. I'm also going to put a tad bit of lash glue on my eyelid just because my inner corners, they don't like to stick. They don't like to stick at all. Do you like my nails? I just went and got them done. I found this on Pinterest. There's a thumb. There you go. She slayed. She ate, as always. They're actually not bad. They were $1.25. So, like I keep saying, not bad for $1.25. Boom. They're on. They're actually really pretty. Like, I like them. Like I said, not a usual lash I would go for. These are very, I don't want to say natural looking, but I just like a little bit more like, and like oomph with my lash, you know what I'm saying? But the last thing that we have is lip gloss, which I found, it's really weird. Like I already opened it. Like this is, you know those little roll-on perfumes? This is the floral lip gloss. I don't know what it is with like Dollar Tree making everything like rose scented or flowers, but it has like one of those roller ball like thingies on it. Isn't that weird? That's kind of weird. I've never seen a lip gloss like that. I couldn't find any lip liner, so I'm gonna just go in with this one I got from Temu. It's the Raza lip liner in shade number 209 Caramel. I'm just gonna line my lips and then we'll put a lip gloss over it. All right, lip liner is on. Now we're gonna go in with this rollerball lip gloss. Like I for real thought it was perfume. It says it's a lip gloss, so we're gonna. Oh, okay. This does not have a lip glossy consistency at all. I think it's because it's in this little roller ball. I usually like a lot of gloss. It feels more of like a lip oil. Like it feels like a lip oil more so than I got a lip liner all over it than a lip gloss. But again, I don't like the smell. I don't really like floral, flowery smells like that. So that's not going to appeal to me anyways. This is the finished look. Overall, a lot of the products were not bad. For a Dollar Tree, for $1.25, like they had a lot of good products. Did not like whatever this was though, this like little makeup. But the foundation doesn't look too bad. It's definitely still not my shade. I think I was being a little delusional earlier. Eyeshadows, I wish it just would have had a little bit more matte in them. It's only a 6 pan, so I feel like 2 mattes, 4 shimmers would have been nice. Didn't really like the primer. The foundation shades, they're not, you know, they're not the most diverse, if that's what we're saying. Overall, I I give Dollar Tree about like a 6 out of 10. Most of the products were solid, you know, for $1.25 it wasn't bad. I did enjoy making this video. If y'all want to see me do more things like this, comment what makeup products you would like me to try from what brands, from wherever, and I will give them a try and I'll make a video for you guys. If y'all want to see more of me, I'm on Shorts, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, which will be in the link in the description, and you can go watch my other video if you want to see me try some more makeup from Temu. And I will see you guys, Makeup by Maddie, next time.